Success Mellow. I don't understand the antics that go on up in here on a regular. One day we're going to do a behind the scenes. Kwame has all of the footage, but we don't get to see it.
Yes.
So one day we're going to do a behind the scenes kind of blooper.
Y'all need to see this
And
stuff.
you probably won't ever want to watch the regular That's Just Lola again.
Because the behind the scenes
is off the hook. It's really amazing, but we can't share that with you because nobody will ever pick this show up. So,
like, we'll pick it up if you do the background stuff.
Right. Nobody, and we don't want to do that. We don't want y'all to know that much about us. Not for real. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about, which seems to be very real, and I saved this article, and I love everybody. I just want to say I love everybody.
Yeah.
I don't believe in exclusion and certain kind of people. I love all people, humans.
Right.
But white folks' reality is just a little bit different.
I didn't know what we would get ready to do.
than black folks' reality.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's a lot different. And the reason why I say that, because I pulled up this article. Well, first of all, they've given this shit a syndrome, because it's empty nest syndrome, right? So they've given it a syndrome.
Everything's a syndrome when it comes to them.
And they have these things, so prepare for the departure, right? These are steps.
They got counseling for it?
This is online. These are steps. How to recover from empty nest syndrome, right? So I'm not making fun of you white people. I kind of am. But prepare for the departure.
But in a loving way.
In a loving way. I just don't understand y'all. I swear. I don't get it. If you're expecting your child to be leaving within the next year, take this time to check that they're aware of how to, they want to make sure they know how to cook, wash their behind, deal with neighbor disputes, all that kind of stuff. Apparently not. Okay. Shift aside terrifying thoughts. I actually do get that one. Because when you realize that this is not somebody you're going to see every day, and I know not talk to every day either, maybe once a week you get a phone call, if you're lucky, right? If I'm lucky, Jonathan. Then you
watching this show either, girl.
No, one day. Maybe he does secretly, I don't know. But when you realize that, you realize you got no control or even knowledge of what could happen to the person.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
hope that they smart enough to write down the contact information, but check this out. If you put your contact information in your damn phone, but your phone is locked and needs a password, don't really work. Okay? But what you do, let me give parents a tip. Okay, so I don't know about Android phones, but if you have an iPhone, right, you can put in the iPhone, there's a thing at the bottom where you can't.
Your fingerprint?
No, it's an emergency thing. Like where you can put in, I forget where it is, but somewhere, emergency. Like if you swipe the screen, it has an emergency thing down at the bottom. And on the emergency, you can click that, and that will tell you that has the emergency information. In it is also blood type, and you can put all that stuff in there. All that stuff in there, who you want them to contact. So if your kids are not living anywhere near you, try to get them at least to do that. So then somebody will be contacted.
Yeah, exactly.
If something happens to them. But that was something, because you think, especially when all of this cops shooting people.
Yes.
I don't really get caught up in all that, because I believe you do definitely. I don't want that in my world.
Right.
I mean, it's in my global world, but in my immediate world.
Immediate world, right.
And so I talked to him about it, but he has a very good way of handling police officers and his rapport. Well, you've met Jonathan. So he's very easygoing and real likable and real non-threatening.
Right.
And so I knew he would be okay, but still, he works at night, so I would think about, oh wow, he's coming home and something might happen to him, on his way home, a police officer. So we went through
natural.
We went through the put your hands on the steering wheel, don't move, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Keep your I think, what did they say? Keep your ID and stuff. Where was it? In the government somewhere. I can't remember where it was to keep it. So you didn't have to reach.
Visible, so you ain't got to go.
So you don't have to reach for it. So we went through all of that kind of stuff. But now I get that one. White people, I'm not making fun of you about that one, because I actually get that one a little bit. Let me see. What else did they say? They said, shift aside terrifying thoughts. Explore ways that you intend to keep in touch with your children. Let me tell you why that's dumb. That's dumb because they don't want to talk to you.
They sure don't.
So you can explore all the ways you want to. You just gonna get mad because they not calling you and they not coming home. Okay? Mine came home, and every time he comes home, I say, "You sure you don't want to move back?" And he's like, he'll humor me.
Think about it for like
while
30
he's
seconds.
Here. And then when we on our way back to the whatever, train, plane, automobile, he'll say,
about that, but nah.
Probably not till 2017, right?
So he keeps pushing
So
it.
every year it gets pushed out a year. You know, and so I mean, you
be
know,
grown with kids.
not really, Mom. I'm really like, so you know, I get it. And at first, I like to blame it on the fact that he didn't like the DC area, but really, he just don't want me in this business.
Basically, he's grown.
He's grown. He don't want me in this business. And you know,
Yeah.
he'll be 24, so
Oh.
I'm okay with that. He'll be 24 soon. Okay, so understand what empty nest syndrome is.
You look so young.
How about this? I got Jonathan? Yeah, he looks like a baby, right? Accept support. Like, what the? Start looking to your own needs. That one I like. I like that one. And what's this last
Yeah,
one?
because that's what you've been missing all along.
Rediscover the love of your life. Or find that something.
Right.
Let me see. Focus on someone, the positive points of your kids moving out. The positive points. You get to get more space. You don't have to be on top of doing stuff with them like you people. And it's all people. They got your kids in 85 different activities every day.
Oh,
You are creating
my.
an absolutely, I don't know what to say, because I'm sure I'm going to get in trouble. But they don't got to do that much yet.
No, they really don't.
I mean, we were in dance class, or maybe we went to karate. Well, not karate, but I had Jonathan in karate. You know, different things. But y'all, I mean, y'all can't get no sleep, especially not on the weekends. And during the week, nobody gets to eat real food because they go into so many different things.
Exactly.
And they get home and they got to do their homework really late. And I know that you all feel like you have to do all of this stuff to keep the kids competitive in the world. Everybody
Right.
trying to create with the Chinese, compete with the Chinese. I don't understand that. But that's the reason why, you know, we got to compete with the Asian culture.
Okay.
Why? Because they coming to get your jobs. I think that's what y'all mean. But the world's going to be so different by the time these little kids get to be grown folks.
Exactly.
Y'all can't even
It's already
forecast.
different.
They can't even forecast. Just make sure they know how to play video games, because that's how we're going to communicate.
Pretty much. You know how to
Anyway.
play video games and use a computer. That's it.
Pretty
Which
much
they
that's
come
it.
here knowing how to do that anyway, I
Yeah.
think.
Was in the mall yesterday, and this little baby, the baby was not, I don't think she was one yet. Or maybe she was one, but I promise you, she had a big giant phone like that.
And she was
She was
on
like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they do.
That was scary.
That's what they come here knowing that. But well, you know, I think we've been here before anyway. So I think they come here. A lot of people come here knowing that.
I think that's scary, but they don't know how to be nice to people.
No, they don't, because that's something we didn't teach them.
I think that's horrible. Okay, I won't talk about that because that's not have nothing to do.
No,
with
that's
it.
another topic.
That's another topic. You children giving your children away. People giving your children away to electronic devices.
Sitting them in front of the TV. That's what they used to do.
Nah,
now,
well, they used to do that with us, though.
With us, right? And
That's
then-
why we got all these grown ass men who can't have a conversation, but they can quote some shit from Dino Dog.
Oh my God!
Back in 1969.
Oh, yes, exactly.
You don't know my middle name, but you know what Underdog said and what he wore. What kind of craziness is that?
Oh, speed racer.
Well, right, whatever. You sending me pictures of cartoons saying, bet you don't know who that is. We really doing that? Okay, anyway. All right, depression. So some people suffer depression as a result of the kids getting out the house.
Yeah.
They get really sad.
Yes.
And we're going to come up with a remedy for all of that. I'm going to tell you the remedy in the next segment when we come back about how to not worry about none of this shit right here and just be okay with it, okay?
Right.
Oh, and don't guilt your kids.
Oh, please don't.
Don't be calling up little
Please
Buster
don't.
saying,
You know.
Sarah Child, he come over to see her every other weekend.
Right. Or when I was younger, I used to, call my mama every day.
Lie.
No, you didn't. First of all, it was long distance.
So your mama
And you couldn't
once
afford
a
long
year
distance
at Christmas
every-
time.
right.
Stop that damn lying. Guilt that child every 5 minutes. Matter of fact, you didn't even have your mama over your house because she used to criticize the way you made macaroni and cheese.
Exactly.
Stop telling them lies. So don't be guilting your kids. Let them go and grow and have their lives. You did it, right?
Exactly.
So let them do it. Don't do that. That's just horrible. I think that's such a selfish thing to do.
It really is. I mean, I understand that you want them to live the way that you think is best. But the thing is that you did what you wanted to do. Like Lola said, you did what you wanted to do. You grew up and became the man or the woman that you wanted to become. Let them explore. Let
And
them
it ain't their
become
business.
that man
It's not
or
your
woman.
business.
It's
It's not.
really
When we
not.
come back, we're going to talk more about whether or not it's your damn business, what they do. Go to the button subscribe and subscribe for That's Just Lola. Send your friends, your mom, your sister, cousin, your Aunt Sally, all them people.
All
Watch.
of them.
Share it. Tell them
Mama
how
and-
funny it is. We'll be right back with some more.